What's up, fellas? Had a loyal patron supporter that wanted me to talk about how to develop the seductive masculine frame. All right, guys, so I've talked about this for several years now, and the reason I want to make this video again is, for one, I've kind of changed it from masculine frame to more of a seductive frame or seductive masculine frame, and I think that explains it better. So guys understand that with women, you need to have a seductive frame, and with contemporaries or, co-workers and stuff, you need to have more of a masculine frame, all right? So that when guys get with women, they ain't sitting over there looking like goddamn the Terminator. Okay, guys, there's a difference. With women, you actually have to do some seducing and not sitting there like a fucking mute, like a fucking psychopath, all right? So, and the main thing I want to talk about this, guys, is with my first talking point, which is what I didn't add. I did this video in the past, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, but in that time, I've developed a new way of thinking on this and how to develop this. And the number one is the most important. All right. I didn't talk about this on the first video I did on how to develop a masculine frame. And that is discipline, guys. See, at the end of the day, we live in an entitled society today. At the end of the day. And guys are going to always have this, well, how to. Because with the entitled society we live in today, you're supposed to be able to just know how to. See, that takes away from the accountability of good old discipline. See, when I say how to, that means that I can change the accountability off of me, and it's just something I need to learn. And I don't hold myself accountable for fucking discipline. See, guys, being in this frame is a discipline because it's much easier to be a dancing monkey, to be a goofball. See, that's easy. That is easy. It's easy to eat pizza and Big Macs. It's a discipline to eat chicken breasts and potatoes and brown rice and broccoli. See, it's easy to do some fucking spending. It's harder to do some fucking saving. See, saving is a discipline. Do y'all guys get that? See, anytime we get to a sacrifice, that means it requires some discipline. But if I can just say how to, then that takes away discipline and means that I just need to learn how to do something. No, you don't need to learn how to do shit. You need to have some fucking accountability and develop some fucking discipline like a fucking man. That's what you need. See, they have femininity classes for women because some women accept the fact that being feminine, for some women are just more natural. It's some guys who are naturally more stoic. Some guys who just naturally, they don't got to think about it. They just naturally have a more mature, seductive frame. It's just who they are. They don't got to think about it. It's just hardwired in them. It's just who they are. They blessed in that aspect. Okay? They don't got to think about it. Some people out there more naturally flexible. When I was training, here I go rambling. I don't know what the fuck this got to, but I'm going to go and say my point. I remember I was stretching this guy, one of my clients at the gym, and he was 28 years old. He sat at a desk all day. And he was flexible as hell. And I remember saying, man, you must stretch all the time. This son of a bitch said he never stretched. Now, any of y'all guys know that stretch where you take the person's tibula, where they bend their leg up towards you and you bring it towards their chest. That's a piriformis stretch. This motherfucker, I'm able to take his fucking shin and put it on his fucking chest while he's laying on his back. That's the piriformis stretch, right? And put it to his chest. Just naturally flexible. So there are people out there, there are women out there who are naturally feminine. There are guys out there who are naturally stoic. That's who they are. And there are guys out there are women out there who are naturally more masculine, and there are guys out there who have a more natural, playful, immature frame. Okay, cool. It's a discipline for some women to keep that femininity. It is a discipline, or want to, for men to keep this seductive frame with women. Plain and simple, guys. Well, you're going to have some jackass. Well, how do you stay disciplined? See, you sons of bitches gonna piss me off today. I'm gonna choke the shit out of one of you little motherfuckers. Cause now it will hire you stay disciplined. See, guys, discipline is a deep down desire to achieve something. That's what it is. Now, discipline is not transferable. You might have a person that's disciplined with their eating and working out, but they suck at their financials. So they can't save shit, but they can eat chicken breast and broccoli all day and go to the gym every fucking day, but they can't save a goddamn dollar. You got some guys out there who can stay in this seductive frame, discipline-wise, not natural, but they conscious and they can maintain that, but they can't keep a job to get up and go and do a fucking job to save their fucking life. But oh yeah, they have no fucking problem goddamn staying seductive with a bitch. See, just because a person is disciplined in one area of their life don't mean that they're just an overall disciplined person. It's non-transferable. So with this right here, it is a want to desire to have more success with women. Either you do or you don't. It is some passion that you want to do or you don't. I can't make that for you. You gotta want that. I can't make you improve your saving ability. You gotta deep down want that. See, guys, when I was broke and poor, when I was in that goddamn basement, here we go with the basement, boy. It's been a while since I bought the basement. I gotta get the basement in there once a month. Gotta remind you motherfuckers where I came from, okay? But when I was in that goddamn basement, I lived in that goddamn gym because I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And then once I started having a little success, I did the staffing agency. Then I did YouTube, guys. It's a reason why a lot of y'all guys poke fun at me for when I first started YouTube, how I always referenced the Sunday chick. And the reason I always referenced her, because it was like a 2-year period up in there, except for the occasional little bullshit here and there. It's like a 2-year period up in there that she was all I fuck with because I was training, doing YouTube, and I had my security company and writing a fucking book. And had time to work out and maintain all my shit. That was a discipline. I wanted it. Now, I got all the knowledge in the world on how to diet and all this other shit. I don't have a deep down desire to be ripped and lean like I used to. I don't have a deep down desire for that. I have all the knowledge, but I don't have the discipline to do that no more. Why? Because I like my lifestyle the way it is. I can have all the knowledge in the world. I know exactly what to do. It's the discipline to do it. You can know everything you goddamn want to know. Are you going to do it? A lot of you guys are, not successful and that's cool, fine. That's what you want to do, fine, that's you. But the main problem is you're just not disciplined to stick to something. You know what to do. You know what to do. Work a job and fucking work on your purpose in the evening time and give up your social life for a couple of years or something like that, except for maybe one day out of the week. You know what to do. It's just a matter if you want to fucking do it. You don't need no how to. Some guy going, how to AMS, how to stay focused. Oh, you know. You don't ask me how to fuck, do you? Yeah, you remember that fine, don't you? Yeah, you don't need no help with that. You know how to eat, don't it? Yeah, you know how to, you don't need no help with that. You don't need no how to chew pizza. Yeah, you got that. You don't need to know how to shit, do you? See, it's amazing how we know what we want to fucking know. You know what to do to be successful, motherfucker. Hard goddamn work. You know. You don't want to know. You know how to stay focused. I'll focus my foot in your ass. You know what to fucking do. Work. And when you get tired, work some goddamn more. Stop fucking with the bitches. Stop going to fucking clubs. Say you know what to fucking do. You just don't got the discipline to do it. Well, you don't got the deep down desire to do it. Here's the thing, guys. That's why the world is the way it is. That's why the way it is. If everybody had discipline, we'd all be walking around here with 6 packs and worth $1 billion. Discipline is why you have billionaires and why you have broke people. Discipline is why you have fucking beer bellies and 6 packs. It's discipline. If it was easy, everybody be walking around here. If it was just easy, hell, everybody be doing it. There's a reason why. How many times you been on a goddamn diet for 2 weeks and you saw a piece on come on the refrigerator? Hey, man, damn this diet. Call Pizza Hut. Give me a goddamn large pepperoni. How many times you done that? Discipline. So at the end of the day, guys, I can do all the how to, this, that, and other. It's a discipline, a deep down desire to want to fuck more bitches. Plain and simple. Next, guys, have confidence. Confidence is non-transferable. It's not. Just because you're confident in your ability in business doesn't mean you're going to be confident in your attraction level. So when you say, oh, he's not a confident man, confident in what? Just because he's not confident, you'll have a fucking goddamn guy who goddamn is a boss ass businessman, but you put him in a room with a woman, he crumble up. But you can put him in a room with a bunch of goddamn other rich motherfuckers and he got all the swag in the world. Don't stutter, won't nothing. Eye contact strong, shoulders back, chest up. Put him in a room with a woman. Now, despite the claims that confidence comes from within, wherever that bullshit comes from, confidence comes from past successes. To get these past successes, you must become competent in a certain area. Okay, guys? So, for all you guys that's wondering why I'm so confident in my ability to do my new business venture I'm doing, well, I look at my past track record with the security company and my training business, and I say, I have a track record there to show me, and my YouTube channel, let's not forget that, to show me that, hey man, anything that I put my mind to, I can do it. I have a proven track record with women that say, hey man, I done fucked a lot of goddamn women in my life. That means you're attractive. So first you must become competent in that area. Confidence is non-transferable, just like discipline. Just because somebody is disciplined in a business life does not mean that they don't be disciplined. You'll have a guy who don't spend shit. Don't spend shit. Can't lose a pound to save his goddamn life. Can't lose a pound to save, but can save every dollar he make. Can make $1 million a year and live on $25,000. Now ask him to lose 2 pounds. Can't even do it. It's non-transferable. So first you must become competent. When in that situation of becoming competent, now you get some small victories, right? You get some small victories under your belt. Those small victories lead to confidence. So as with women, once you have a couple of women and you go on a couple of women, you sleep with a couple of women, you start to feel attractive. So you must be confident in your sex appeal, which leads me to my next one. Improve your fucking sex appeal. If you improve your sex appeal, you're going to get more numbers. You're going to get more dates. You're going to sleep with more women, which means you're going to build that confidence. You can't skip steps. You can't skip steps. Can't do it. If y'all guys want to ask me to rank the way to improve your sex appeal visually, because when we talk about seductive frame, that's more of an intrinsic value, but we talking about extrinsic value, physically, what gets a woman. One gonna be your body. Y'all guys know that. Number one, right? Your body. 2, gonna be your fashion. 3, I'll go with your grooming and shit. Now that's the best you working with. It's all you can do. Your body, your fashion, and your grooming. If you want to move around grooming with fashion, that's fine. But I just don't say that since I seen how women act since I improved my, it's night and day. I say this shit so many times. I hope y'all guys taking heed. It's night and day. It's night and fucking day. It's night and fucking day. Guys, I put my suits on. I go out. Literally people look. They just like this. Just like that. I'm not exaggerating. God is my witness. I ain't gonna say everybody, but a good amount of people just, or the ones that don't turn their head. I'm very observant. I see them at the corner of the eye. It's night and day. It's crazy. I swear for God. It's crazy. I wish I knew this 20 years ago. I wish I knew this 20 years ago. But improve your sex appeal, guys. That's going to get you the choosing signals. And then you're going to start feeling sexy. When you start feeling sexy, you're going to act sexy. And when you act sexy, you're going to what? Talk sexy. And understand, seductive masculine frame ain't just talking. It's the whole body language. It's everything. It's the eye contact. It's the way you sit with a woman. You act. All right, guys. Next, guys, more social interactions. As the great Tony Robbins once said, practice is the mother of skill. Shout out to OG Tony Robbins. But as with anything, guys, everything you do, the more you do it, the better you get at it. When I first started wearing my suits and shit, I was kind of, I was struggling a little bit with the coordination and what shoes to wear. It took a while for me to get it down right exactly. Well, this pair of shoes with this type of suit, it took me a while, but I got it now. It take a little while, but you get it. You get improved. You go and shoot basketball, you get better at it. The more social interactions you get, the better you get with women, the more smoother you get. It ain't nobody you can go on YouTube. Nobody. The Hodge twins, Chris Jones, no matter who YouTube channel you go and watch right now. Go back to their oldest video. Watch about 5 of their first videos. And watch their last videos. And watch how much more comfortable they are in front of the camera. That's no matter who you go watch on YouTube. It seems like every content creator that ever came on YouTube, I always start off talking like this. So yes, guys, we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about how to build your chest. And then by the time you get to year 5, year 10, they all over the place. It never fails. What the guy name is, Greg, the fitness guy that talks funny, I can't think his name. I was watching one of his old videos the other day. And I'm just like, I was amazed at how different his delivery done changed. And that just comes from just relaxing on camera and just saying, fuck it. Fuck it. No matter who it is, Larry Wills, go watch any of their first videos. Go on there, push oldest. And then watch about 2 of them motherfuckers. You're like, goddamn, night and day. Practice is the mother of skill. Just get better, more fluid at it, more fluid. And lastly, guys, willingness to improve. Guys, listen here. Ain't nobody putting no to your head to make you want to do this. I don't know if that's a word that gets demonetized or not, but let's just play it safe. All right? I think it is, but I'm not quite sure. Nobody's doing that. If you're a guy that wants to say, hey, I just want to be myself, be your fucking self. You don't got to do none of this. If you're a guy that say, hey, I don't want to improve my financial situation to get no bitches, don't improve your financial situation. Who's making you? Do you? Do you, bro? I don't want to lose no weight to get no women. Nobody making you. Stay fat. All I ask you to do, don't complain. See, we all know what's the personality that women find the most attractive. Not all, for you all police star today, not all. We do know women like some goofball, corny guys. But we all know, if you ask, every one of you guys know what's the preferred personality that draws women. It's that James Bond, Billy D. Williams, smooth, suave. I would bet you 75% of women find that the most attractive personality. Yes, there are women out there who like goofy men, corny men, shy men, this, that, and other. That's true. But at the end of the day, I guarantee you, probably about 75% of women like that fucking defunds. Y'all guys know that laid back, seductive frame guy. We all know that. You can ask an 8-year-old boy and he'll tell you that. Women like cool guys. We all know that. I ain't telling you now, but if you want to stay yourself, Guys, I remember when I was in Brooklyn in the basement, and I had met this girl off a date now, which is crazy now, right? This was like the first date coming over to a house, and it's like crazy. It's like we live in such a crazy time now, right? To where it's like I couldn't even fathom that now. This is like 2012 in New York, right? And the first date was come over to a house. I ain't do none of them, but I'm just thinking now everything is, oh, I got to get a steak dinner, and I don't do coffee and this, that, and the other. I don't take a walk in the park. And I was just thinking about it. I'm like, our first date with this girl was at her crib, which is crazy, right? But she was there at her crib, and she burped, and I looked at her. And basically, she explained that she just wanted to be herself. She just wanted to be a burper and, be goofy and corny. It turned me off. Because that's not, you got to hold it in, do something. You can't, I mean, a loud burp, not no, like everybody burp. Not the little feminine burp, like, it was one of those, one of those burps like loud, like you purposely trying to make it louder. She was like, expect me to be cool with that. Turn me off. I ain't even try to make a move. And so, guys, the point being is, yes, lady, you can be yourself. But I don't want to fuck that. So for all you guys that say, hey, I'm going to just be myself, be your fucking self. Who's making you? Be your fucking self. But at the end of the fucking day, if you want to have more success with women, we all know what's the most attractive. Women like fat guys, but we all know the body type that women find the most attractive. We all know that. We know women don't like men with a 40 BMI. Ain't nobody saying you got to win on a classic. But I'm not telling you guys nothing you don't already know. We already know that every woman is not obsessed with money. We all know that. You're not telling me nothing. There's a lot of women out there who don't care about a man's money. But we know the overwhelming majority of women care about a man's finances. That's it. So my point being, guys, is you have to be willing to improve. It has to be something that you want to do and accept. If you don't want to accept that, then keep doing what you're doing. All right, guys. You ain't got to improve your fashion either. Keep wearing t-shirts and sweatpants. It's up to you. I don't give a shit. I'm going to keep wearing these suits. All right, guys. I'll get back with you guys later.